The credits rolled on Squid Game Season 3, and the internet collectively lost its mind. If you thought the first 2 seasons were wild, this finale was a gut punch wrapped in a mystery. We all expected Seong Gi-hun to finally destroy the organization, but what we got was far more complicated and tragic. The silence after the screen went black was deafening. This season centered on the collision between Gi-hun and Hwang In-ho, the enigmatic frontman, a psychological war, not just a physical one. Flashbacks revealed In-ho's desperate past, adding layers of tragedy to his character and making his final decisions all the more powerful. The finale wasn't about winning or losing, but the cost of survival and the hope for redemption. The final game forced both men to confront their ghosts and the choices that led them there. The ending left fans divided and buzzing with theories. Squid Game proved it's more than just deadly children's games, it's a profound commentary on the human condition. And now, the future of this global phenomenon is more uncertain and exciting than ever. The final game was a cruel masterpiece. Gi-hun and the last contestant, a crying baby between them, only one could leave holding the child. The ultimate test, would Gi-hun sacrifice his humanity for victory? The VIPs watched, betting on his corruption, but Gi-hun made a different choice. He refused to play. He walked toward the guards, sacrificing himself so the baby could live. It was a stunning act of defiance, rejecting the game's twisted philosophy. Gi-hun's journey was never about money, but about rediscovering empathy in a system designed to crush it. By giving up his life, he won a different kind of victory. Even in the face of absolute evil, he proved empathy could survive. His death wasn't a failure, it was a final powerful statement. He lost the game, but saved his soul. And in that moment, he planted a seed of change in the one person who mattered most. The front man. The world would never be the same. Gi-hun's sacrifice shattered the frontman's cold exterior. In-ho, moved by Gi-hun's final act, ordered his guards to stand down and cradled the baby, the new winner. The prize money was now hers, a silent acknowledgement of Gi-hun's impact. In-ho's next move, find his brother, Hwang Jun-ho, who had survived and was gathering evidence. Their reunion was tense. In-ho handed over the baby and the prize fund, giving his brother a new reason to fight. In-ho then arranged for Gi-hun's original winnings to be transferred to his daughter in the US, a ghost's gift, fulfilling Gi-hun's wish. These acts marked a profound shift. The frontman mask was slipping. In-ho was no longer just a villain, but a man seeking redemption from within. He now had the knowledge and resources to fight the organization. He wasn't a hero yet, but he was no longer a simple monster. For the first time, the system had an enemy on the inside, and he was just getting started. Just when we thought it was over, the show delivered its wildest twist. At a US airport, a desperate man meets an elegant woman, Cate Blanchett, offering him a chance to play a simple game for a life-changing sum. She opens her briefcase, metallic silver and gold Dakji tiles. Blanchett's character, the recruiter, exudes corporate authority. She's not just a recruiter, but possibly an architect of the games. This scene blew the Squid Game universe wide open. The games in Korea are just one franchise in a global operation. The organization is a multinational enterprise, more polished and terrifying than ever. Blanchett's character is the face of a westernized, corporatized version, subtle, efficient, and even more psychologically cruel. Her brief appearance launched 1,000 theories. The franchise is going international, and the stakes have never been higher. The tease of an American Squid Game sent fan theories into overdrive. The most popular, the games are held in Las Vegas, the ultimate monument to luck and desperation. Imagine twisted versions of dodgeball, musical chairs, or Monopoly, where losing is fatal. The games could tap into America's obsession with reality TV, with deadly challenges inspired by Survivor or The Amazing Race. Contestants might be victims of the healthcare system, market crashes, or those chasing fame at any cost. The show could critique the American dream, exposing the dark side of relentless ambition. Theories suggest Hwang In-ho might send his brother Jun-ho to infiltrate the American games, not for money, but for justice. Jun-ho, now guardian of the baby, would be a player on the inside, working to expose the global network. This would tie the spin-off back to the core narrative. The possibilities are as thrilling as they are terrifying. Picture the opening black vans deliver contestants to a decommissioned Vegas casino, now a deadly arena. Tracksuits become sequined jumpsuits, guards wear poker-faced masks. The games are corrupted Americana, red light, green light with an animatronic Elvis, craps with explosive consequences, a tightrope walk between skyscrapers. VIPs are tech billionaires and Wall Street sharks betting on lives from a penthouse suite. The show would critique American capitalism, polished on the surface, rotten underneath. The protagonist could be a teacher with student debt or a business owner ruined by a corporate giant. Their journey would parallel Gi Hun's, but with unique American challenges. The social dynamics would test rugged individualism versus reluctant cooperation. The ultimate question, can empathy survive in a culture of every person for themselves? An American Squid Game would be a whole new psychological battlefield. The end of Season 3 and the glimpse of a wider world set the stage for an epic future. The story has evolved into a global conspiracy thriller. In Korea, In-ho is the insider fighting to dismantle the system. In America, Cate Blanchett's recruiter leads a new chapter. New games, new critiques, new dangers. Multiple games running at once raise the stakes exponentially. The true excitement. These storylines will inevitably collide. Imagine a championship round with winners from around the world. Alliances, betrayals, and epic scale. Squid Game has killed its hero, expanded its universe, and promises a multi-layered global narrative. We're no longer just watching a game. We're witnessing the dawn of a worldwide revolution. Who is Blanchett's character? Can In-ho be redeemed? Who will play next? The game is far from over. In fact, it's just begun.